Aquarius, what I'm about to tell you isn't just another horoscope. It's not some half-heard whisper you can brush off and forget. No. This is the blueprint of your soul. This is the map of your destiny. And if you pay attention, if you truly listen, the truth you hear will shake you, awaken you, and remind you exactly who you are. You, Aquarius, are not ordinary. You were never made to fit a mold. You were made to break them, to see beyond them, to create what others only dream of. And within you, since the moment you took your first breath, there have been 9 gifts, 9 cosmic gifts, that no one else carries in the same way. 9 gifts that, when fully realized, will change not just your life, but the lives of everyone around you. And if you leave now, if you stop before the end, you'll miss the part of yourself that has been waiting, yearning, and ready to rise. So, take a breath. Center yourself. And let's begin. Gift number 1, the visionary mind. Aquarius, you weren't born to follow. You weren't born to wait for permission. You were born to see the unseen, to imagine the impossible, to chart a course through chaos where no one else even notices the paths. While the world clings to comfort, routine, and what is, you drift in possibilities, ideas, and visions that feel too big, too bold, too unfamiliar. And yes, sometimes it frightens you. Because seeing what others can't, it is lonely. It separates you from those who cannot perceive your scope. But this gift is your essence. This visionary mind gives you the ability to predict, to innovate, to foresee not by chance, but by design. When others panic, you calculate. When others stumble, you see the bridge they never thought to build. You are the lighthouse in the storm, the mind that maps stars, the dreamer who knows exactly how to make dreams real. And here's the thing, it is not enough to say. You must act. You must build. You must let your mind and your vision coalesce into reality, step by step, thought by thought, decision by decision. That is your first gift. That is your foundation. Gift number 2, the revolutionary spirit. Aquarius, the world has never contained you, and it never will. You do not follow rules because they are rules. You do not bend because it is expected. You see systems that are outdated, chains that are invisible but heavy, structures that hold others back, and you know, without being told, that change is required. Not chaotic change, not rash rebellion, but wise, calculated transformation. Your spirit ignites when you perceive injustice, when you sense stagnation, when the familiar fails to serve the greater good. And you, Aquarius, you have the courage to disrupt quietly, strategically, intelligently. You are not loud. You are precise. You are necessary. People may fear your presence because it questions their comfort. People may resist you because you shake foundations they never realized were shaky. But understand this, your revolutionary spirit is not about tearing down for thrill. It is about creating a world that is aligned, fair, conscious, and alive. It is about shaping the future before anyone else even knows it needs shaping. And yes, it is a heavy burden, knowing the responsibility your presence carries. But that weight, it is a gift. Because when you rise, the world rises with you, whether they realize it or not. Gift number 3, emotional independence. Aquarius, perhaps the most misunderstood of all your gifts is this. You feel deeply, more deeply than many can comprehend, yet you do not allow others to dictate your inner world. You are not swayed by drama. You are not trapped by expectations. You are free because you have learned to stand alone without fear, to process without dependence, to decide without needing validation. And yet, your independence does not mean disconnection. It does not mean isolation. It means clarity. It means strength. It means a power so quiet and profound that when you enter a space, your balance subtly recalibrates everyone else around you. This gift has been forged in solitude, in moments when no one could stand beside you. It has been tested in storms, in heartbreaks, in betrayals, in times when staying true to yourself seemed impossible. And here's the truth, Aquarius, this independence is what allows all the other gifts to flourish. Your mind cannot be visionary if it bends to opinion. Your revolutionary spirit cannot act if it wavers with the crowd. Your cosmic empathy, the gift to come, is only effective when your heart and mind are sovereign. Gift number 4, cosmic empathy. Aquarius, this is the gift that allows you to feel without being consumed. You understand the hearts of others, the unspoken fears, the hidden hopes, the silent struggles that no one dares to show. And yet, you do not lose yourself in them. You observe. You connect. You offer comfort, insight, and guidance, all without surrendering your own balance. This is a rare power. While most people either feel too little or feel too much, you have mastered the delicate dance of empathy without entanglement. And because of this, you are a lighthouse for those lost in emotional storms. They may not even know it consciously, but when you are near, their world shifts. The heavy fog lifts, the chaos quiets, the impossible seems possible. But beware, Aquarius, this gift demands awareness. It demands boundaries. If you give without discernment, you will drain yourself. Yet when wielded wisely, cosmic empathy becomes a force that shapes destinies, heals wounds, and inspires revolutions of the heart. Gift number 5, inventive problem solving. Here is where your vision meets action. Aquarius, you are a mind that never settles. Where others see walls, you see doors. Where others see limits, you see angles, levers, and hidden paths. You are the architect of solutions, the designer of progress, the engineer of innovation. And this is not accidental. Every challenge you have faced, every obstacle, every time the world seemed impossible has sharpened your ability to think differently. You do not fear complexity. You do not run from the unknown. You embrace it, dissect it, and reconstruct it into something useful, something transformative, something enduring. Mini climax. Imagine every moment you have felt frustrated, every time you questioned the world's logic. Those moments were training. Training for your mind to solve problems not only for yourself but for entire communities, for humanity itself. This gift is action, Aquarius. It is motion. It is the spark that turns thought into change. Gift number 6, detached wisdom. Aquarius, you have learned to watch without judgment, to listen without distraction, to act without attachment. While many are swept away by impulse, emotion, or peer pressure, you stand apart, not cold, not indifferent, but aware. You see patterns before they emerge. You sense outcomes before they unfold. You understand cause and effect on a level few can comprehend. And because of this, your decisions are precise, intentional, and transformative. Detached wisdom is not detachment from life. It is clarity within life. It is the ability to navigate storms with calm, to guide others without control, to influence without force. Mini climax. There will be times when people misunderstand your distance. They will label you as aloof, detached, or strange. But in truth, your wisdom is your compass. And it will carry you, and those who follow your lead, through situations that would crumble others. It is quiet. It is potent. It is sacred. And now, Aquarius, we've begun to uncover the depth of your being. Gifts 1 through 6 have shown your mind, your heart, and your soul. You've seen your ability to envision, to revolutionize, to remain sovereign emotionally, to connect deeply without losing yourself, to solve impossibilities, and to navigate life with the clarity of detached wisdom. But the journey is far from over. The most potent, the most transformative gifts are still ahead. Gifts 7 through 9. These are the gifts that will define your presence, your influence, and the legacy you are destined to leave. Stay with me, Aquarius. What comes next will awaken something within you that cannot be unawakened. Gift number 7, magnetic presence. Aquarius, this is the quiet force that draws attention without effort. You enter a room, and the energy shifts. You speak, and people listen, not because you demanded it, not because you forced it, but because your presence alone commands it. It is natural. It is effortless. It is an invisible gravity that others feel before they even understand why. And yes, sometimes it feels overwhelming. People expect you to always perform, to always inspire, to always lead. But remember, your power is not in meeting their expectations. Your power is in being entirely, unapologetically, yourself. Mini climax. Every glance, every word, every step you take carries influence. And when you combine this presence with your visionary mind, your revolutionary spirit, and your emotional independence, you do not merely participate in the world, you shift it. Gift number 8, adaptive resilience. Aquarius, life has tested you in ways others cannot comprehend. Yet each setback, each disappointment, each moment of isolation has strengthened you in ways invisible to the eye. You do not just endure, you adapt. You do not just survive, you transform. Mini climax. Every time the world knocks you down, you rise not as the same person, but as a new version of yourself, stronger, wiser, sharper. Your resilience is adaptive because it is intelligent. It reads the landscape, assesses the risks, and rebuilds with insight. It is the gift that allows you to persist when everything seems lost. It is the fire that refuses to be extinguished, the river that finds a way around every obstacle, the storm that emerges renewed. Gift number 9, awakening collective change. Aquarius, this is your ultimate gift, your mission, the reason you were born in this time, in this world. You are not here to follow. You are not here to maintain the status quo. You are here to awaken minds, to elevate consciousness, to reorganize what has long been stagnant. You create systems that liberate, structures that inspire, and ideas that ripple outward, touching lives you will never even meet. Mini climax, the weight of this responsibility may have felt heavy. You have felt alone, misunderstood, even ignored. But that was preparation. Every trial, every moment of doubt, every time you felt the world would never catch up, it was all training for this. This gift does not awaken with applause. It awakens in the quiet, in the consistency, in the steady courage of those who build, innovate, and influence without notice. You are the one who raises standards, who sets examples, who rebuilds trust, one deliberate act at a time. And in doing so, you leave a mark far greater than fame, recognition, or reward could ever provide. Aquarius, now that you have seen all 9 gifts, the visionary mind, revolutionary spirit, emotional independence, cosmic empathy, inventive problem solving, detached wisdom, magnetic presence, adaptive resilience, and awakening collective change, the question remains, what will you do with them? Knowing them is not enough. Feeling them is only the beginning. To truly live them is to step into the version of yourself that has always been waiting, ready to rise. Do not shrink to fit into a world that does not understand you. Do not silence your voice to make others comfortable. Do not compromise your vision for approval, recognition, or ease. Your gifts are rare. They are powerful. They are necessary. The world needs your full presence, not a fragment, not a shadow, not a diluted version of yourself. Rise now. Stand in the totality of who you are. Let your visionary mind plot the impossible. Let your revolutionary spirit dismantle what must fall. Let your emotional independence guide you through chaos. Let your cosmic empathy heal and inspire. Let your inventive problem-solving turn ideas into reality. Let your detached wisdom navigate the storms. Let your magnetic presence draw the right allies, the right opportunities, and the right moments. Let your adaptive resilience carry you through every trial. Let your awakening collective change shape the future. This is your moment, Aquarius. Not tomorrow. Not someday. Now. You were born to be more than ordinary. You were born to be extraordinary. You were born to see further, think deeper, feel wider, act smarter, and transform the world in ways that few can imagine. There are no excuses left, no masks to wear, no shadows to hide in. The map has been given. The gifts have been revealed. The choice is yours. Will you rise and live them fully, or will you wait for permission from a world that has never understood you? Take a breath. Feel the weight of these 9 gifts in your hands. Feel the energy in your chest, in your mind, in your bones. You are one of one. You are Aquarius. And now, for the first time in your life, truly, fully, unmistakably, you are awake.